Man, oh man, I have some exciting news. What's up, you lot? My name is SF and welcome back, guys, to a brand new Walking Dead video. So today we're going to be talking about the concept art we got for the Walking Dead. There's some sort of concept art. It's kind of leaked because it's not really meant to be out, but I found this thanks to the Walking Dead game news on Twitter. Thank you so much for sharing this news. I actually want to talk about it and how this Lee flashback could actually be in the final season. So let's actually bring the pictures up on the screen right now. Obviously right now we got Clementine. Wow, Clementine in this final season, season 4 graphics, you know, all that is looking crazy. Man, you got the different angles. You got the front angle with the color, so obviously we got the final season version. She looks a bit more like a doll in my opinion, but that's because obviously it's a bit like of a cartoony slash real life kind of graphics. It's the best graphics they've had, so of course it's going to look a bit different. Wait till you see Lee Everett. And then obviously you got the other 5 images, of course, of Clementine when she was like 8 or 9. Obviously you got the side images, the back image, etc. All different size of angles to actually cover the 360 wingspan of her character model, right? And man, that is crazy. So here we only know that obviously we're gonna get a Clementine flashback perhaps sometime during episode 3 or episode 4, right? Let's look in the other photo. Man, the reason I say it's a Lee Everett flashback is because it's so crazy that this is some sort of concept art of Lee flashback. So of course we got Lee Everett. I don't know if he's looking too good. Obviously this is just concept art for a potential Lee flashback that was found in the game files by data miners, etc. So of course we got the front where we got Lee Everett, you know, wearing the same shirt he had with the same under vest he had. He's looking a bit more wrinkly for some reason. He's looking definitely more like 37. A lot of side angles as well, like we did for Clementine. It's looking very good. I have to say, it feels a bit weird, okay? Why does it feel weird? Probably just because of the different graphics. I don't think they look too bad, but they could definitely be better. However, this is obviously just concept art. Of course, if they were to actually provide it in the actual final draft of the final season, then of course the characters are going to look much better. Because if you think about it, concept art is just a concept. It's like a first or second draft of the final product. So of course the characters like Marlon, Lewis, Violet all looked worse in the concept art version compared to how they look now. So of course this is nothing to be exactly complacent about the fact that they look bad, etc. I don't think they look bad. I think they look pretty good. It just looked different. Different doesn't always mean bad. So I just want to talk about the Lee flashback that we could receive, since I think it's more likely to fit in episode 4 in my opinion, because obviously it will just provide more of an emotional connection with the gamer and of course the episode itself. It will obviously, episode 4, the final episode of the final season, needs to be iconic and ironic because it's the last episode of the last season and we have Lee, who was, you know, the main character and the character we played us in the first episode of the first season. Of course, for it to be iconic as well, this is the final season. The last episode needs to be 100% good, 100% great. This would be very interesting to just include it. They could include it in episode 3. However, of course, since it's only a concept, I would think that, you know, they're a bit more delayed on the actual final draft of Lee's model. So what kind of flashback could we receive? Now, I think we could be receiving some sort of flashback during the actual 3-month break in the motor inn. So if you guys remember, between the end of episode 1 of season 1 and the beginning of episode 2 season 2, we actually had the 3-month time skip between those 2 periods, and that is what I think is going to be the Lee flashback. We could have some sort of Lee flashback that, you know, it was shown off screen between Clementine and of course Lee Everett. So if they do have a motor inn flashback, this would mean that we need to have all the other casts, right? We could have Lily, we could have Kenny, we can have Doc, we can have Catcher, we can have Carly. So of course having all those characters would be interesting. I could see them definitely doing it in episode 3, and of course including some sort of flashback between Clementine, Lee and Lily, because of course they were at the motor inn in the same group, in the same kind of stronghold, right? So of course we could learn something about Lily that we didn't actually know because it was off screen in season 1, right? So tell me what you guys think about Lee and Clementine. I'm so excited to see a Lee flashback in season 4. I miss Lee, man. So any content I get of him, I will love it regardless of what it is. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe and like, comment if you did not know about this, and tell me your thoughts in the description. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and in a bit.